on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
Ooh, you're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
If you missed this,
Democrats running for governor I've spoken to all are supporting legalizing medicinal marijuana in our state. What's your position on that?
I certainly think we should take the step of making medical marijuana legal.
or this,
A federal judge has issued a temporary restraining order over the Trump administration's effort to deploy the National Guard troops.
Catch up on the Wisconsin's Afternoon News podcast at WTMJ.com, presented by Dave Drakamp Heating.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all Sports Desk. In back-to-back losses, the Packers' defense has allowed a total of 26 points, while the offense have produced just 20 points. Defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley is confident the offense will turn it around.
I got confidence that our offense is going to go out, and this is no disrespect to the Giants, and we're going to score a lot of points. That's one of the best head coaches in all of the NFL and one of the best play callers, who I still hate going against in 2 minutes like we do today, because he's really hard to defend. 2 weeks ago, we were talking about what we did against the Pittsburgh Steelers on offense. So we're going to be okay.
The Packers are 7.5-point favorites over the Giants Sunday afternoon. The Wisconsin Badgers football team is on the road Saturday for an 11 a.m. kickoff at second-ranked Indiana. Badger Sports Updates are sponsored by Sang Unlimited, Siding, and a whole lot more. Taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ time is saver traffic. We've got a couple of incidents on the road. Wisconsin Route 59 East at Sunny Slope Road. All lanes are blocked due to a crash, so be aware of that. Out in Pewaukee on I-94 West at County Road F, the two right lanes are blocked due to a crash. And that roads are looking pretty clear across southeast Wisconsin. All right, time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, we'll get increasing cloud coverage. It'll be mild with a low of 51 degrees. Saturday's looking to be partly cloudy, breezy, with a slight chance of evening showers with a high of 63 degrees. Sunday will be cooler, windy, and mostly sunny with a high of 46 degrees. Monday will be mostly sunny with a high of 43 degrees. And Tuesday, we'll get a slight chance of rain, mainly south of us, and it'll be partly sunny with a high of 43 degrees. Right now in Madison, it's 54 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 46. In Waukesha, it's 53. And right here in Milwaukee, it's 50 degrees. I'm Sean Brinda. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 6:08.
your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, a deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Maxx.
Thank you very much for listening to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. Happy Friday. We have a reason to celebrate. You are listening to the 300th episode of What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. 300. It's a big number for What's on Tap, and a big number. It immediately made me think of the beloved sport of bowling. And joining me live in the studio is my special guest, Professional Bowlers Association Commissioner Tom Clark, here to talk about what that accomplishment of 300 really means to bowlers everywhere. And you also have an exciting update on a little project that Ben Stiller has going with the PBA Tour. Let's talk about 300 bowling first. Now, I have not bowled a 300 yet. Have you?
I've bowled a 300, but there's certified 300s. There's 300s in tournaments.
Yeah.
I don't have a certified one. My son does, and my father does.
Oh,
so
there's still time for you,
There's
Tom.
still time for me. I try every week in my league at Alpine Lanes in Muskego. I try every week. But congratulations, first of all, to you. But here's the question. Here's the question. Is this is your 300th show? Now, is it count as 300 now, or if you make it to the end?
If I make it to the end, I guess. I got to knock over that last pin.
Because,
we got to get all the way to the end.
As everybody knows, it's 12 shots to get 12 strikes in a row in a game to bowl 300. So that 12th shot, the pressure mounts every frame. He's got 6 in a row. He's got 7. It gets to 10, 11. Now the 12th shot. And my son actually just did this a couple of weeks ago. He lives in Texas now, and I was there. And the 12th shot, he threw a perfect ball, but one pin stood up, and he bowled a 299, no 300. So we've still got to make it to the end of this show.
But it's so fun. I mean, Tom, you are so passionate about the sport of bowling, and just you describing that, like had me like I felt myself elevating. I'm like, oh. So now I am feeling a little bit of that pressure.
It's the best number in bowling, 300. And, you know, when I first started working in bowling and I had all the email addresses of the pro bowlers, you start to notice that they all put 300 in their email address.
Oh, yeah, sure, I would. That's a pride point.
Restaurants, bars, inside bowling centers are called, Bob's 300. They use that number. That's the iconic and most special number in the game. So pretty clever of you to talk bowling on your 300
Well, and
show.
it means perfection. Well, and someone that you and I both know, and a lot of people in Wisconsin know, Mike Jakubowski, voice of your Marquette Golden Eagles, and was play-by-play on ESPN for the PBA Tour for several seasons. He bowled a 300. So I have his 300 ring. And if you text the word watch to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line, 855-616-1620. If you text the word watch, producer Caroline Kime, she took up-close video of this 300 ring. It's a collector's item from 1997. It has 300, and it's literally from Jostens, where we all used to get our high school rings. It's a blast from the past, but a beautiful red and silver, and it's got all sorts of engravings on it, and he has his prized pin that he knocked down, he told me with great pride.
October 1, 1997, Mike bowled 300. And Mike J is an answer to a trivia question with his 300 game.
Okay.
Because he's the only person in the history of the sport to bowl 300, certified 300 game in league, and call a 300 game on television as the main announcer. When Jason Queen did it at the USBC Masters back in the day, Mike J was the announcer. He bowled 300, so he's the only announcer. And we remember Chris Schenkel and all the great announcers. They couldn't bowl. Mike J could bowl and announce.
What a great piece of trivia. That's fascinating. And I will tell you that, when you bowl a 300, it is so meaningful. He can tell you right now, it was lanes 15 and 16 at Classic Lanes, the Gina Darashevsky Classic Lanes.
He'll never forget it.
No, and I also have his green jacket that he has embroidered, Mike Jakubowski 300, and it says Classic Lanes, Greenfield, Wisconsin. I mean, it really is a point of pride almost 30 years later. I actually can't believe he's letting me hold his ring. It was in a coveted spot, so I've got to get it right back to where it was. And so thank you very much for celebrating 300 with me. Tom Clark, commissioner of the PBA. We're going to find out what he knows about how actor and producer Ben Stiller is involved with bowling. He'll share the scoop with us next on What's on Tap.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you with 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank, Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Get 2 mattresses for the price of 1.
Whoa, what are you doing?
We don't do sales at Penny Mustard.
I know.
So how can we offer 2 mattresses for the price of 1?
Because with a flippable, 2-sided foam or coil mattress from Penny Mustard, it's like having 2 mattresses for the price of 1.
You'll give each side more time to breathe.
And your mattress will last twice as long.
See? 2 for 1.
2-sided mattresses, available every day at Penny Mustard Furnishings.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Hey, you think you got the smarts? You can test them out next Wednesday, November 19th, with Greg Matzik and Jessica Ty of Wisconsin's Midday News. It's another WTMJ Trivia Showdown. This one at Maddie's Bar and Grill in New Berlin. November 19th at 7, presented by Quizmaster Trivia, benefiting Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive. Come on out, bring an unused toy, or if you just want to donate, you can text TOY to 855-616-1620 and donate. Come on out, bring your crew, and play for a great cause next Wednesday.
At Advent, nasal congestion and sinus infections can be solved with an in-office 20-minute procedure. Elsewhere, expect surgery.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
Welcome back to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. Handcrafted, homegrown, world class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org. And you are listening to the 300th episode of What's on Tap in progress, with 300 being the very best score in the beloved sport of bowling. I invited the commissioner of the Professional Bowlers Association, Tom Clark, to come celebrate this milestone. Now, Tom, you and I, we have had the joy of working together for several years on the PBA Tour. I get to come out to the TV sets all around the country, hype the crowd up, keep them entertained during the commercial breaks, while you sit in the front row with a bunch of VIPs. Looks really, really difficult. You're part of that.
Is pretty easy once the show is on. That's just watching bowling, which is fun. Usually I'm trying to explain the score to whoever's there. Some people don't have an easy time keeping score in bowling, so I do a lot of that. But all my work is before that event, to set it all up and make sure we can do it.
You have a depth of knowledge and a true passion. How long have you been the commissioner for the PBA?
Well, since 2011. I've been the commissioner, and since 2008 with the PBA, and I moved to Milwaukee in 2005 to work for the United States Bowling Congress, which used to be located in Milwaukee. So they moved in 2008, but I stayed. So I still live in Milwaukee and work for the PBA from here.
You are dedicated, and so you have been behind the scenes. You are making sure that the best stories and storylines are being told during the TV broadcast, in addition to the great action and elevating the sport. But you've also seen not just the TV cameras on this PBA tour. There's been another camera crew. Tell us about that camera crew.
Yeah, you were out there, so you saw them. It's still kind of a secret out in the world. We can't talk about, when it's going to air and what network and things like that, and all these announcements will come. But everyone is pretty much aware that there's been a really strong production team out taping every moment of what goes on the PBA Tour for an extended series documentary. And we really think it's going to make people understand the game and our players at a higher level, the behind the scenes, the ups, the downs.
People love watching those shows like Hard Knocks.
Oh, incredible access.
There is an appetite for that sort of what these athletes really go through. And, I mean, that's the ultimate drama.
It's gripping. It's really gripping stuff and watching. And a lot of times you might not think bowling. People think of bowling as just being fun. And this is enjoyment. And I get to go out and have a good time bowling. These guys are doing it for a living. And they're competing in the most difficult events under the most difficult conditions all around the country, all around the world. And if they don't do well, they don't eat.
Right.
I mean, so it's a lot of intensity and a lot of pressure. And we have a lot of great characters on the PBA Tour, and this documentary follows them. Kyle Troop, people are aware of his afro and his crazy clothes.
Yeah.
Jason Belmonte from Australia, he revolutionized the game with his two-hand style. Anthony Simonson, who's had an incredible upbringing. He joined the PBA when he was 16, dropped out of high school in 10th grade, joined the PBA when he was 16 years old, and he's setting records by the year, and he's a fiery personality. Cam Crow is a new player out on tour, a rookie last season, and we followed him. And then, of course, E.J. Tackett, who's been the player of the year for 3 consecutive years, and he's rewriting the record books. And we followed him around, too. So I think once this comes out, and it'll be real early next year in 2026.
You'll come back with the update. As soon as we know the premiere date, you're coming back.
We'll be back.
But tell everybody who the star is behind this project. We saw him in the front row with you a couple of shows
at the Tournament
back.
of Champions in Akron, Ohio. I saved a seat, and Ben Stiller, the great comedian, actor, and now producer.
Yeah.
Is heavily involved in this project, and
I mean, so many people know him from Severance now. He was the guy. Meet the Fockers, and they're working on another Fockers movie. Maybe we can get them to go bowling in the next Meet the Fockers movie.
I'm not going to try to say it. 'Cause you can't say that on.
Very carefully. You heard me very, very carefully. Tom Clark, Commissioner of the Professional Bowlers Association. Thank you for sharing my 300th show and just enlightening everybody to just what it means to bowl 300. That is excellence. That is perfection and being the best at the game.
Congratulations to you, and we made it. That's officially a 300. Bang, last shot.
Indeed. So thank you very, very much. And for everyone else who's going 300 episodes, you can always catch up on the past episodes. We have the podcast, and the bowling theme continues with a bowling song by a local talent who has bowled a 300. We were just talking about him. Beer Frame Judy is the song you need to hear next. Mike Jakubowski is the PA announcer for the Marquette Golden Eagles, men's and women's basketball for over 20 years. And he spent a few years as the PBA play-by-play on ESPN and the TV bowling tournaments. He wrote and recorded a song completely devoted to league bowling. Beer Frame Judy, get ready to turn it up as the song you need to hear. Brought to you by Flanders Home Entertainment. Next.
Why wait for Black Friday when you can save every day? Hasseless Mattress is bringing back Black Friday Plus. We've gone rogue and activated Black Friday deals now through December 2nd on all Beautyrest World Class, and Beautyrest Black mattresses. You get the way low Hasseless price on all Beautyrest mattresses, plus a free adjustable base, plus free memory foam pillows, plus free next day delivery, plus employee-free, hassle-free showrooms. Not just on Black Friday, but every day now through December 2nd. Get a Queen Beautyrest Elm Cove A mattress. Other stores sell it for $1,650, but our Black Friday Plus price is just $794, plus free adjustable base, plus free memory foam pillows, plus free next day delivery, and a great night's sleep for way less. Bust down our door for Beautyrest Black Friday Plus through December 2nd at Hasseless Mattress. Open 9 to 9. Find an employee-free showroom near you at hasseless.com.
With all the positive Google reviews continuing to pour in for Rich Lawn's Tire and Service Centers, we want you to know we appreciate you.
You were due for service, we delivered, and then you went the extra mile and wrote a few kind words about the service you experienced.
Yeah, thank you so much. Michael, Glenn, Jeff, Lisa, Carol, Jason, John,
Wait,
Michelle,
hang on a
Ryan.
second, Dad. As fun as it may be to name every single person who's ever left us a Google review, there just isn't enough time. We get 60 seconds, and I'd say we've got about 28 left.
Ah, good point, Courtney.
Listen, we appreciate every last one of you for helping us maintain a nearly 5-star Google rating. And we're going to keep on shooting for the stars, especially when it comes to providing top-notch auto repair service.
Yep, and remember, be safe, buckle up, and hey, always make sure you've got good tread on your tires. Peter, Bruce, Samantha, Kimberly, Nick, Heather,
Oh,
Marissa,
Dad.
George, Jeremy, Diane, Brad, Paul.
Rich Lawns.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. There's a sense of pride, community, and work ethic that's second to none. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. We've been here and will continue to be here for as long as you need us. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Oh boy, this is going to be a really great show. Talking about Experience Wisconsin, on this week's show, we will head south of the city to two incredible places. First off, Kenosha. I really love Kenosha, grew up not far from there. So much to do along the water, so much to do as we approach the holidays. We will also feature O&H Danish Bakery in Racine. Oh, one of my favorite places. It's Experience Wisconsin, the best our state has to offer. Saturdays at 1 o'clock. I hope you'll join us right here on 620 WTMJ.
This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
You know his voice if you've ever been to a Marquette Golden Eagles basketball game or watched a big bowling moment on ESPN. Mike Jakubowski, longtime PA announcer and former PBA play-by-play man, and a man who has bowled a 300 at Classic Lanes in Greenfield in 1997. A moment you don't forget if you're a bowler. Well, this is my 300th show for What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, and I thought this would be the right song. Turns out Mike not just have pipes for sports, he's got a passion for the music, too. He has written and recorded a song that perfectly captures the fun, the friendship, and sometimes the rowdy spirit of a league bowling night. This is Mike Jakubowski as Mike J. Laneside in the front four with a toe tap in tribute to bowlers everywhere. Beer Frame Judy is the song you need to hear, sponsored by Flanders Home Entertainment. Visit them at flanders.com. At Flanders, music matters. Sound advice at the best price. Just press play.
Frame bowling game, one by one the team takes aim. 5 guys, loser buys. Where's my beer frame Judy? Beer frame Judy. Beer frame Judy. my beer friend Judy. Time to get your beer friend Judy. Nothing but a beer friend Judy. For us another round. Okay, that means she's a rockin' cutie. Altogether, she's a real beauty. She's got a sassy, never moody. What do you think of being snooty? Last call! Let's go! Beer friend Judy. Beer friend Judy. Beer friend Judy. Pour us another round. Pour us another round. Pour us another round.
That is Beer Frame Judy by Mike J. Laneside and the Front Four, a song to celebrate the 300th episode of What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. Thank you for listening and joining me. And somebody, Peter just texted in on the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line, 855-616-1620. Is Sandy really Fifth Frame Julie? No, but thanks for playing along with the bowling theme, and thank you for listening. Catch up on the podcast anywhere you get your podcast. Just look for WTMJ's What's on Tap. Thanks for listening to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee.
Just like the Milwaukee Bucks, Coakley Brothers has developed into a world-class national player. We perform office work for clients in the U.S. and Canada who need help in managing their national locations. We project manage and execute dozens of jobs at once, communicating progress in real time through photos and digital dashboards. I'm Peggy Coakley. You know us for excellence